So I'm a former educator, and there are two types of assessments I used to give my students. Summative, and then you have my favorite, which were formative assessments. And they're my favorite because they were a part of the ongoing learning process. They weren't just beneficial to the student, but also to me as the educator, as the teacher, because now I know where to meet my students. I know what they're struggling with, and I'm able to give them immediate feedback. Moreover, I can adjust my lesson in order to address any misconceptions they may have and help them to grow. So, when I would give quizzes or writing assignments, my students will often ask me two questions. One, is this for a grade? And two, can I work with a partner? My answer would be yes, everything you do is for a grade. And two, no, you cannot work with a partner because this is independent practice. I want to know what you know. I'd usually get two responses. One, the student will get straight to work. Two, Ms. Hallback, I can't do this. Can I use the book? Can I use my computer? Can I use a partner? Can I? They want every resource, even though I reminded them this is not about perfection. This is about me learning what you know and what you've learned. Usually, that second student would be so paralyzed with fear that they wouldn't move at all. No matter how many reminders I'd give them, no matter how much motivation I'd give them, they would be so riddled with fear that by the end of that class period or that allotted time given to them to complete the assignment, they will turn in a blank assignment. That robs me of the ability to meet them where they are. Now I don't know that you are struggling with subject-verb agreement. I can't meet you there. Now I don't know that you're struggling with understanding rhetorical devices. I cannot meet you there. Now I don't know that you're struggling with sentence structure, and I cannot meet you there. You are not allowing God to meet you in your struggle because you're too afraid to move. You've been offering sacrifice after sacrifice, but you have not been obedient. You have not moved. You have not done the scary thing. You have not done the thing that you cannot accomplish in your own strength. And because you can't accomplish it in your own strength, you've been relying on this person's approval. You've been relying on that resource. You've been relying even on artificial intelligence. But you don't believe that if you step out, if you do that thing when nobody else is motivating you, when nobody else is around, when the resources have dried up, that God would abandon you, that He won't meet you in that He won't make the impossible possible. But I'm here to tell you, as a former educator and as a forever student, that when you do not move, you cannot grow.